Guys, this is Lawn Chaser. Saw a comment, it wasn't on YouTube, but I'm not going to tell you where it was, but saw a comment that said, most landscapers have nicer equipment than you. Okay, obviously goes to show that whoever said that comment, this was not on my comment. This wasn't said to me. This was said to somebody else. And let me tell you this. I'm going to tell you this straight up. Most landscapers have nicer equipment than you. Well, they've obviously either one, have been in business longer. Two, they've either gone out, gotten a loan, and have paid and used that loan to pay for equipment and now aren't making a dime because they got to pay off that loan. And three, maybe it was given to them. But let me tell you this. Most experience, it shows that the person who said this, who said that comment, obviously doesn't have any experience in the landscape industry. Because let me tell you this. Most experienced landscapers will tell you they've had to start from the bottom. Even some of these bigger companies, they've had to start from the bottom. Many have had to push mow their way into success. Let me tell you this. If any of y'all seen my setup, you know that I got a 52-inch hydro walk behind mower, backpack blower, Echo 770 by the way, 2 string trimmers, an aerator, a walk behind blower. Let me tell you this, I didn't have all that when I started out. I started off with just a push mower, a crappy home light weed eater, and a backpack blower. It was a Steel BR340 backpack blower. And I only had a Geo tracker. I didn't have the truck that I have now. Let me tell you this, and if you hear me say the term, let me tell you this, because I want you to listen up. And I've been doing this for 4 years. I did not earn the equipment. I had to work to get my equipment. Now, yes, everything I got is paid off. But I'm going to tell you this. Did I start out with it? No, I didn't. See, the person that said the comment, they obviously don't realize just how expensive these commercial mowers are. Some of these mowers, they go up to 10 grand. Believe me, 10 grand. Some even more than that. Am I going to have 10 grand right away when I'm starting a lawn care company? No, I'm not. The goal is to make money. Okay? You got to start somewhere. Hey, let me tell you this. When you're starting out, the only thing you need is just a lawnmower. You need the tool that's going to do the job, and you need another tool that's going to clean up the job, that's going to clean up after the job. Hey, you could even be using a broom to clean up the job. If you can't get a blower, use a broom. I've actually seen some people do that. It may not be as fast, but, however, it does clean up the job. And if you got to work to get the blower, hey, do that. You know, you got to start from the bottom and work to the top. If you start out by just going out and asking for a loan, big mistake. Because now you're not going to be making money because you got to pay off that loan. And let me tell you, interest, and each time you have to go pay it off, you got to pay interest. So you're actually paying more than, well, you know, you get what I'm saying. I don't know exactly how the loan works because I've never had to pay off a loan. I've never had to pay, I've never had to make payments on anything. Let me tell you, everything I got for is paid for. Even the truck that I have is paid for. I got my truck because my grandmother, who had passed away back in 2005, she had a trust fund, and for me, and over time it collected interest, and I used some of the money in that trust fund to pay for the truck. So that's how I got the truck, and I needed a truck, so that's how I actually got it. But let me tell you, everything else, I had to work my butt off so I could be able to get all this equipment. So if somebody says that landscapers have nicer equipment than you, let me tell you this. Most have had to work to get that nice equipment. So when you tell somebody that, that's almost kind of being disrespectful in a way, you know? Because they don't know your situation. They don't know exactly where you're at. Hey, they don't know that you're just a guy who's trying to get his business started off. And let me tell you, if that's how you're trying to get your business started off, that's the best way to get your business started off. You got to start small, work your way to the top. Do not go out and buy all these expensive mowers just because you want to look professional. Let me tell you, the equipment is not what makes you look professional. What makes you look professional is the results that you have done, and also showing up to the job when, what makes you look professional is your appearance, not the equipment that you use. It's the appearance, and also the quality that you put in your job. Hey, you could be driving a Honda Civic with the push mower in the back, and you could do the best quality work for somebody. If that's your way to get started, hey, get started that way. You got the equipment, you got the transportation. Start that way if you have to. Do not make the mistake of going out, buying and getting this big commercial mower that you got to make payments off of when you don't even have one client yet. What if you don't get enough clients to even make the payments on the mower? Let me tell you this, if you do that, you better make sure that you're getting a lot of clients. Because let me tell you this, when you start off and you go out and you get these high dollar mowers, you're not going to be making a dime until either the mower is paid off or until it has paid for itself. Even if you paid cash for it, you're not going to make a dime until it has paid off. You see, when you got to go out and get a loan, you got to pay off that loan. You're not going to make a dime until that loan is paid off. And if you don't get it paid off, guess what? If you don't pay it off, they will come and they will confiscate your equipment, and then you are left with nothing. That's why you got to start from the bottom. Okay? Start with what you can afford. Start with what is the least expensive. Hey, if you've already got a zero turn, one of those big zero turns, and if you've already got one of those, hey, you don't have to go out and buy another commercial mower. You just got to use what you got. I'm sorry if that didn't make sense, but anyways, what I'm trying to say is, if you want to be a successful business owner, you got to start from the bottom. Henry Ford did not start off by building 1,000 cars. He started off with building a car, and it happened to be the most affordable car. And because of that, well, anyways, everything has to have a beginning. You have to have a lawnmower in order to have a lawn care business. But starting off with the most expensive lawnmower, going out and buying a mower for $5,000 just so you can get started, that's not the right way to start. You're not going to make any money. You got to pay it off. If you want to start off making money, you got to start small and you got to work your way up to the top. All right? You got to build yourself. If you start at the top, guess what? The only way to go is down. Because that's what's going to happen. You're not going to have the money. You're not going to have any money left over because you're too busy paying off on all this equipment that you went out and bought just because you thought that having all commercial grade equipment will make you look professional. Guys, the purpose of commercial grade equipment is that it's built to be ran on a daily basis, and it's built with high quality. It's built for business use. It's not built for personal use. It's built for business use. But they cost a lot more money. When you start off, you're not going to start off. Well, you may, but you're not going to start off with 50 clients. No. Let me tell you this. I started off with 3 clients. I got 23 right now. I had to build my business. That's what you got to do. You got to build your way up. Okay? Don't go out and buy what you can't afford. Don't go out spending every dime you got on all these expensive mowers. Hey, if you gotta go get your mower from Walmart, go get it from Walmart. Either way, you got something. If you don't have a push mower, if you don't have a mower, go out and get one. If you don't have a whole lot of money, hey, then go out. Hey, if you have to go to Walmart to get a push mower, do that. You got something that you'll start with. Once you do that, hey, use it to make money to get you, so that way you can be able to upgrade. Upgrade as you build your business. Don't start off buying all this expensive equipment, because you're going to find out that payments are no joke. I got a buddy of mine. He's got a really nice mower. It's a commercial grade mower. I'm not gonna mention his name, and I'm not gonna mention the mower that he has, but he has to make payments on it. He said he doesn't like making payments on it. Okay? If you miss that first month, if you miss 1 month of making payments on it, your interest rates are going to get jacked up. But guys, listen. If people are telling you that most other landscapers have nicer equipment, do not listen. Do the favor and do not listen to those people. Because let me tell you, they don't have any idea what the landscaping industry is about. They don't have any idea about the landscape industry because they're just looking at what they see. Okay? Start with what you can afford. Don't let somebody else put downs affect you, because often they don't know what the hell they are talking about. Excuse my language, and I'm sorry if it sounded like I'm hostile. I'm trying to get the point across. Okay? Alright. I hope what I said has made sense. Thank you for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. You have a nice day. Say bye, Indy.